This is your morning mindful movement routine. I've got you covered from breathwork, gratitude, stretches in bed to getting you up, standing, getting you moving and ready for your day. You're going to have so many things ticked off on your checklist in about 15 minutes. So when you're ready, get yourself comfy in bed, or you can do this on the mat, and let's get ready to go. If we haven't met before, very quickly, I'm Emma. I'm a Pilates, breathwork and meditation instructor. Do happen to be registered blind, so we've got a guide dog at the side who might pop in, and I also try my best to audio describe in as much detail as possible so that blind, visually impaired people can follow along, but also this is your time to take a little screen break, connect in with the body and switch off from looking at screens so much if you are able to. I'm also 32 weeks pregnant, so if you're pregnant too, you can join me for this one. Just follow what I'm doing. Let's get ready to go. So come down onto your side. So, I'm guessing some of you are going to still be in bed, or most of you, because this is bed to standing, but you can also be down on the mat like I am as well. And just lay yourself down onto your side. So what side would that be? I'm on my left, so you should be on your right if you're mirroring me. And you can just prop your head up with your pillow underneath, or just rest your arm there. And just tuck your legs up so that they are kind of in a right angle. They're just nice and comfortable. And just start to find a little gap underneath your waist. So we're not slouching so much. We're starting to maybe lengthen the spine out a little bit, roll the shoulders down our back, and just find a nice comfortable position here. Just start to take your hand and place your hand just low down in front of you, in front of your belly. Just stretch it out. And just start to take some deep breaths in and out through the nose. You might want to move your hand, rest it on your leg, but otherwise just in front of your belly. Start to let your eyes go a little bit heavier. I know you've just woken up, but let's switch off our main sense for a minute and just reconnect with the rest of the body. You might be already thinking about your day, so just start to bring that awareness, that attention to your breathing. Seeing if you can slow your breathing down and take some longer inhales and even longer exhales. We're going to be coming into some breathing, which is called box breathing, calming down the nervous system, just settling the mind for the day. So in your own time, we're going to start to take a nice inhale for 4 counts, in through the nose. Hold it for 4 counts. Take a long exhale through the mouth for 4. And then just hold again for those 4 counts. Good, we're going again. Deep breath in for 4. We're holding for 4. We're exhaling for 4. And again, we're pausing, holding for 4. We go a couple more rounds here, breathing in for 4. Hold for 4. Exhale. And hold. And we go for that last round, just counting in your head. Hold. Breathing out. And again, hold. Good, and just come back to natural breathing now. Just noticing if that breathing has slowed down. You can always do a few more rounds of this if you want to calm your nervous system even more. But just before we lay here and we start moving, I just want you to think of 3 things, just 3, that you're grateful for today. It might be the fact that you have a nice warm bed to be in, or maybe there's sunshine coming through the window. Maybe it's something from yesterday. If today you're finding it hard to think of anything, maybe think of yesterday. What was you grateful for yesterday? Just noticing the small things, the things we often forget to appreciate, and the things that other people may not have, or these might be things that people are wishing for, a warm bed, food on the table and supportive family, to be able to go out for a walk, whatever it may be. Good. You can write these things down later on today, but just even having a moment to think about them, making a daily habit of it. Good. You can keep your eyes closed or you can blink them open, but we're going to reach our hand and interlace it behind the back of the head. So your elbows are pointing in front. And if you're pregnant like me, you're not going to twist too much. But otherwise, we'll take a deep breath in. And as we do, we're going to start to open our elbow up to the ceiling, roll ourselves back. I'm going to stop here, but you can keep going. And you're going to roll yourself back. And some of you will be able to twist the whole upper body from the waist up. So your head, your upper body lays flat on your pillow while the lower body stays facing to the side. And then just come back as you breathe out. So we're just starting to open out the upper body. Taking a deep breath in as we open the chest out, open the elbow. Find that twist through the waist and then coming back. So if this feels a bit strong, you might just be doing it with the arm in front, and the arm, like you're turning a page in a book, just starts to open back. So you just adjust to what you want. And on that last one, just hold. Good. And roll yourself all the way back. Good. When you're ready, just slowly start to roll yourself over. So you can just roll away from the camera. I'm going to go to the other side so you can still see me if you are watching the screen. But just roll yourself over. Do the same on the other side. So just start to roll. See how you feel on the other side. Line yourself up. Interlacing the hands behind the head in front, wherever you want it. And just start to roll back, opening out the chest. And rolling forwards. It might just be a little movement, or you just might want a moment to pause here. And on your last one, just hold it and just see if you can stretch back a little more. Maybe that one side feels a little bit different to the other side. Just notice what side of your body is feeling a little bit tighter. Good, and then slowly come all the way back. Just roll yourself onto your back. If you are also pregnant, you're going to prop yourself up with pillows or come onto your forearms with me. But we're going to stretch the legs out nice and long. If you're on a mat, about the width of the mat, but otherwise about shoulder distance. And just start to let those legs roll in and out, right from the top of the hip socket, right in. Pelvis is not moving, but you've got that swivel through the legs. Just getting out any clicks. It's really nice to release the hips, the spine. Good, and then bend your knees this time. So the feet are the width of the mat, the knees point up to the ceiling, and you're just zigzagging from one side to the other. Just releasing out those hips. You might want to let your pelvis roll back and forth, side to side with this one. Good. And then bring your legs up so they're more in line with your hips, your knees are bent, your feet are grounded, and just cross your left leg over your right into a figure of four. And you're going to fan that knee that is crossed over out to the side away from you. And we're going to do that same zigzag again. So it's like your foot is wanting to plant to the floor, and then you swivel the other way and the knee goes. And as you do this, try to keep your knee open as much as possible so it's not kind of collapsing in towards you. Good, and then just coming back, if you're able to lay flat on your back, you might be able to hug that back leg into your chest. Give it a nice squeeze, open the hips, the glutes. Otherwise, if you're here with me and you can't lay flat on your back, just keep pressing the knee opened out to the side, like it's fanning out to the side. Good, let's do the same to the other leg. So we're going to cross the other leg, and this is my tighter side. You might notice that already, what side's tighter. And we're just going to sway again. Maybe you're able to go as low as the foot planting into the mat, into the bed, and then going to the other side so the thigh and the knee drops. Same as what we did before, but you just got that leg crossed over just above your ankle, resting on the other thigh. And then we'll stop in the middle and either stay here, fan the knee out a little bit more, or hug that back leg into your chest. Letting the glutes, letting the hips open. Good. Untucking through the legs. Just use your hands to bring you up to a nice tall seated position. And just have your legs either crossed or maybe feet together, knees open like a little frog. And just start to hold onto your legs as you start to lift your chest. So you might be using the headboard for a little bit of support to kind of arch away from. But we're starting to curve our back, opening our chest. And then we're rounding the opposite way. So we're scooping back, putting the abdominals in, rounding our chest, our tailbone, our head. And then we go again, we arch. And we go back the other way, just moving our back. And then you might want to go side to side, around in a circle. I just encourage you to start to move however feels best for you today, however you want to move, feeling nice and free. Maybe interlace the hands, give the wrists a little rotate, shrug the shoulders, just get everything moving a little bit, roll the neck. Good, and then you can either roll out of your bed and do this on the carpet, or you're gonna come up onto your bed. And we're gonna do a little bit of this standing shortly, so this is kind of prepping us, but you're gonna come up into high kneeling, so your knees are down, your shins are behind you, the feet are pressing into the mat or the bed, and we're just going to sit back towards our heels, keep the chest up as the arms swing forwards, and then come up, push those hips forwards, open them out, arms squeeze back behind you. So we're hinging ourselves back, and then we're coming back up. So we're just starting to get the entire body moving. These are like kneeling squats if I turn to the side. And if the bed feels too squishy, you're just bringing yourself, rolling yourself gently off of the bed, maybe down onto the carpet. Good. And then coming all the way up, this time we're just going to extend the left leg out to the side, and we're going to do that same thing. So the left leg goes to the side, see if you can keep your toes pointing forwards, and hinge back again as the arms go forwards, and then come back up. Yeah, so we're really going to feel this in the inner leg. We're going to open up those hips. This is great if you're pregnant as well. Getting the pelvis, getting the body ready for birth. But also, if you're sitting down a lot throughout your day, this is going to make sure you're nice and stretched out. Do the same to the other side. So just shuffle across, take the right leg out to the side, do that same thing. And you might notice as you start to sit back that your hips want to swivel. Or again, there's one side that you're like, oh, I can't sit back as much as the other side. Just tuning into that body this morning. Good. And sitting back. Coming all the way up. If you are still on the bed, just shuffle yourself and sit on the end of the bed. Reach down to your toes, straighten the legs, and start to take a roll all the way up through the spine to standing. Lifting nice and tall. Give those shoulders a little roll. And then do that roll down again. We're nodding the chin to the chest, taking a big dive up and over the legs. Reaching down maybe to our toes, maybe bending through the knees. And then taking that roll up again. Just moving through the spine. Good, and then interlace the hands behind the head, root those feet to the floor. Stretch the arms up and take a nice big side bend from your waist all the way over like you're bending over a big ball. And then we come up and we go to the other side, so just stretching out through the waist and putting back up. Let's do one more time to each side, rooting those feet and coming back up, and then we go to the other side. And then we pull back up and we're coming back to those squats again. So if you want to do them kneeling, you can. Otherwise, you're going to do them with me standing. And it's like you're sitting back onto your bed. Your arms go forwards, hips are way back. And then we stand and we push our arms back. We don't pop through the rib cage. We just feel those shoulder blades drawing together. And then we sit back again, full body working. You can test your balance by coming up onto the balls of the feet, lifting your heels if you want to. But just take your time here and start to feel like you're pushing through mud, you're pressing through water. You've got some sort of resistance. And then coming all the way up. And then we're going to do what we did before. So we're going to shuffle right over to the right-hand side. We're going to lunge over to the left. So that left leg is bent, the foot is facing forward, and it's like we're sitting back onto one side of the bed. So your right leg is nice and long, your left leg is bent, knee pointing forward. And we're going to do that same little squat. So we're going to sit back, arms go forwards as we sit into it, and then we're going to stand tall, both legs are straight and open out to the side. We go again, that same side, we're sitting back, knees going towards your toes, and then we come back up. We're just opening out through those hips, just like we did kneeling. High arch, give me that one more time. Pushing the hips back as one leg goes straight, one leg is bent, and then come back up. Do the same to the other side. We start to straighten now the left leg. The right knee starts to bend. You sit to that right side of the bed, and then you come all the way up. Arms go by your side. And we go again as we hinge back, the arms go forward. Push those hips back. Feel that stretch through the inner leg, and we come back up. And just do this one last time. Coming all the way up, and you might just want to kind of go side to side and just stretch it out, and then heel toe the feet all the way back in so they're nice and close together. And take a big stretch of the arms all the way up, deep breath in, like a big, big stretch. And then breathe out, let the arms come all the way down. And just do that one last time, a big stretch all the way up. And then breathing out, let the arms drop. And just take a moment here to notice how your body feels, to notice whether maybe your mind, your body has started to relax into the day. You feel a little bit more focused, ready to go. And you know what? This might be where you get on with your day, you carry on, or maybe you think, oh, actually, I'm ready to do a standing routine or some other Pilates routine, which I will leave on screen. But otherwise, for now, go tick off your checklist. Out of bed, woke up, breath work, gratitude, stretches. You've done all these things now, you can tick them off. And I hope you have an amazing day, and I will see you next time for another one. Take care. Bye.